A lot of things happen to us each day. Some things that we are aware of, some things that we know will happen, and some things that we do not know. A lot of things happen to us each day. Some things that we are aware of, some things that we know will happen, and some things that we do not know will happen. And so we find that at times we lose faith in the process, we lose faith in what is happening in our life that is good. And so we tend to not focus on the positive things but the things that are negative. I have reached a point in my life where I understand the fullness of what situations can bring. I understand the fullness of where God can take me, and I understand to the fullest that God can take me out of whatever situation or whatever crisis I am going through. And all it takes is for me to just have faith and believe in Him. You see, when we have faith and we believe in Him, we are giving Him access to really deal with the situation that we are going through. But when we just rely on ourselves, then who will help us? If ourselves cannot help us, then who will help us? But when we trust, when we believe, and when we give God access in our life, then we know that we have that level of assurity that God will do whatever He can do, because we cannot do it. So obviously we have to find somebody who can help us. Mankind cannot help us, so we have to look to somebody who we know that will never fail us, because the truth is, men will always fail us, mankind will always fail us, but we serve a God that will never leave us nor forsake us, as He said in His word. So we have to trust in that divine person, that divine being, that says to us that He will help us when we are in need. And so in order for us to receive help from Him, we have to pray and we have to show that faith, that we trust and believe in Him. And so we have to have that committed mindset. You see, the problem with us these days, we find that we can do, or we believe that we can do things on our own. We believe that we don't need anyone to help us, because sometimes we see the situation getting worse and we say, oh, it's because I'm not doing this, or it's because I have not yet found the root of this evil in our life, and we tend to not want persons to help us. Maybe it's because of shame, maybe it's because of pride. Well, most of the times it's because of pride. But what I want you to understand is that sometimes, not even sometimes, you have to get rid of pride out of your life if you want to go further, if you need help. Because sometimes the help is there, but because we are so prideful, we tend to lose the help God has sent to us. And so when we lose the help that God has sent to us, now we start to blame God and say God is not helping us, when God have already sent the help. But because of pride, we reject that help, we do not acknowledge that help.